What up, YouTube? Uh, just want to start off by saying that this is the last time that I'm going to talk about this fight. It's a garbage fight. It's a fight I'm not interested in. A lot of people are trying to defend this fight, and it doesn't make no goddamn sense. But let me get to the point. All right. So, Floyd Mayweather is going to fight Andre Berto on September 12th at the MGM Grand. And they're actually charging money for this fight. Like, for real, that makes no goddamn sense. Doesn't make business sense. Doesn't make any kind of goddamn sense. But in the world of boxing today, shit that don't make sense is what happens. I mean, we had Danny Garcia versus Paulie Malignaggi. Paulie Malignaggi got his ass kicked. But it wasn't impressive. I mean, just a lot of bullshit fights are getting made now. This honestly doesn't surprise me whatsoever. But to my point, this is just ridiculous. And to be honest, if they put it on PBC, I probably still wouldn't watch it. I have absolutely no plans of watching this on YouTube after the fact. I don't plan on looking it up after the fact. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be curious as to who won. Of course, I'm gonna assume Mayweather wins. But fact of the matter is, everybody's gonna be talking about it anyways. And whether I want to look it up or not, I'm gonna find out who won anyways. But I really have no desire to waste an hour and 15 minutes of my time or whatever it comes out to. If you watch a full fight video that goes 12 rounds, I would say the average length of those videos, unless they go overboard and add all the extra shit, but from the entrance to the post-fight interviews, is usually about an hour and 15 minutes on average. I don't feel like wasting my time to do that. I feel that September 12th, I don't know, I might, take my godson out. I might, take my dog for a walk. I might, I'm definitely not watching that fight. Like, I know I could stream it, but the fight is simply not worth the time to me. It makes no goddamn sense. I mean, there's a shitload of things I would rather do with 65 to 75 bucks over watching this fight. I mean, if I want to burn money, I got a grill in my backyard. I could simply go back there, throw $75 in there, light it up, and it's going to take me 2 minutes to light it up at the most. And I will have actually won because I saved myself an hour and 15 minutes of watching a stupid ass fight. The undercard isn't all that impressive either. Like, this is just, I don't see how this is a win for boxing fans. I came up with a new rule. If a fight is not worth postponing pussy, because I would never put a fight over pussy, but postponing pussy, like, let me watch this fight, babe, afterwards we can do the night thing, that I'm willing to do. I was telling one of my friends yesterday, I wouldn't postpone my dog getting pussy for this fight. Like, that's how stupid this fight really is. And I'm not necessarily knocking you if you're going to buy this pay-per-view. I understand there's people who are Floyd fans, and I don't knock anybody for being a Floyd fan. Like, to be honest, I went to go see the Keith Thurman fight, and I knew that was a garbage fight, and I wasn't trying to sell anybody on it. That's the thing. I wasn't trying to sell anybody on it. If you didn't want to watch the fight or anything like that, it's cool. I understand. Not everybody's a Keith Thurman fan. And I look at it from that perspective. If you're a Floyd fan, you want to buy the pay-per-view, that's fine. but don't try to sell other people on the fight, trying to make it seem like this is something that everybody should want to watch. And it's not. It really isn't. It's like I said, if it's something that you are a Floyd fan, you like the way he fights, or you don't even care about boxing, you're just a Floyd fan. I respect your decision to watch it. I respect your decision to put the money down to do what I can't do. I can't bring myself to put the money down and watch that fight. Um, there's plenty of other fights that I would rather put the money down on. But if that's how you feel, by all means, I mean, I live in America. There's a free country. You have the freedom to buy whatever pay-per-view you want to buy, and if that's what you want to buy, by all means, do. But I have a problem with people trying to sell us this fight, trying to make a point that this fight is great, and it's not. And trying to sell that he deserves a soft touch. And that's the other thing with the Keith Thurman thing with Collazo. I'm just going to use that as an example, being that I already brought it up. With the Keith Thurman Collazo fight, you got to realize, and everybody has said this, it's no secret, Keith Thurman doesn't bring the money. He's not Floyd Mayweather. So naturally, and I think it's bullshit, but naturally a lot of people are not willing to fight him. Nobody knows what other names were brought up to him as to who he wants to fight. And you know what I'm saying? And by the time Errol Spence was calling him out, the fight with Collazo was already signed. So you really can't use that as an excuse. So nobody really knows what was brought before him. So to be fair, you can only really give him benefit of the doubt. Now for Mayweather's on a whole nother level. Mayweather is on a whole nother level. Sorry, this morning I just woke up. But he's on a whole nother level. There are guys calling him out left and right. Guys trying to come from other divisions fighting. A lot of times people say, "Oh, I'll fight you, but I'll fight you at a catch weight." And that's the little guy. Normally, you got bigger guys saying, "I'll fight you at a catch weight." Triple G saying, "I'll come down to 154. Andre Ward said he would fight him at 160. So when people are willing to take a disadvantage to fight you, you can't tell me that he couldn't get a better fight than Berto. You know what I'm saying? And even if this was on free TV, I would still say this is a garbage fight. But for them to actually want to charge money, in my opinion, is insulting. It really is. Like I said, either way, I wouldn't want to watch this fight. But it's, I just feel bad for the people who are going to pay for it. And I don't mean to be condescending when I say that. I'm not trying to say that you're dumb or anything like that. To each his own. We go to a restaurant, I'll order the Philly cheesesteak, and I don't like mushrooms. I'll tell them leave the mushrooms off. You might go and tell them extra mushrooms on your Philly cheesesteak, or you might not even like Philly cheesesteak. You want a chicken sandwich or whatever. That's your money. I'm not gonna, it's not, and I say it in the same way. If it was something that I don't like, I could say, I don't see how you could eat that, but okay. Same thing with this. I don't see how you could want to pay and watch this shit. But that's your money. It's not taking money out of my pocket. To each his own. But I'm just saying, don't be trying to sell us on this shit. It's not a good fight. If you feel that it is, and you honestly do, you have a right to your own opinion. Just understand, other people have rights to their own opinions as well. We don't have to be disrespectful to each other. But anyways, this is the last time I'm talking about this fight. I just feel like there's way too much time, way too much energy being spent on this fight, on talks of this fight. And, I'm just not going to waste any more energy on it. That's just the way I feel about it. I think that I've just spent way too much time in the comment section talking about why this is really a garbage fight. If you see me post a comment saying that a fight is a garbage fight or this fighter's being a diva or whatever, you don't like the comment, just keep scrolling. There's really no reason to argue with somebody about their opinion. But if somebody wants to argue with me on my opinion, I am going to argue with them. But when I'm scrolling down on people's opinion, I see people's opinions all the time that I disagree with. And I don't comment on it. It's like, okay, that's how you feel. I'm gonna keep scrolling. I'm gonna leave a comment of my own. And I'm not even gonna put you in my comment because it's not directed toward you. This is just my opinion. Same thing with this video. It's my opinion. My opinion. This fight is garbage. Wasted way too much time even talking about it. This whole thing about the rumors about him fighting Berto, that was the buildup itself, was just fucking rumors. And that's what we've come to. Boxing is about the buildup. And the buildup is now come to rumors. We're acting like a bunch of high school children. When I say we, I don't mean everybody in the YTBC, because I don't give into that shit. I'm a grown ass man. I don't give a shit about the rumors. But and I've had in the past couple months, I've had people telling me, "Oh, he's just trolling the community and blah blah." And now it's official. What you got to say now? It's not a rumor anymore. It's goddamn official. So, anyways, you can feel free to leave a comment. If it, chances are I'm not gonna reply. I mean, I'm just gonna be real. Like, chances are that this is my last talking of this fight. I'm not doing a real. I did a fake prediction because I was joking around. I'm not doing a real prediction. I'm not doing a post-fight thought. Even if Berto were to win, which, come on now, let's be real. Let's be realistic. We don't live in Never Never Land. We live on the planet Earth where the sky is blue. 1 + 1 = 2 every time. And I mean, let's just be real. The chances of him winning the fight are slim to none. So, like I said, not going to waste any more time and energy on it. For those of you who are willing to spend the time and the money, more power to you. I respect your decision to do so. As for me, I'm looking for the next big fight. What is it? Probably Triple G and the Mew. And then Canelo Cotto or Cotto Canelo, whatever. And Klitschko Fury. And those are a couple months away. So, those are the fights I'm looking forward to. Anyways, y'all be easy. Y'all have a good day. And I'm out.